Good? Okay.
Give me your first name, last name, and your title, please.
Dr. Rebecca DeLeon, and I am Dean for Dual Credit Programs and School District Partnerships.
Perfect. So tell me a little bit of what is going on here today. What is the Dual Credit Summit all about?
So we are hosting our Summit for Dual Credit Programs. It's being co-hosted by South Texas College and the National Alliance of Concurrent Enrollment Partnerships, NACEP. This is the only event that is held outside of NACEP's annual conference each year. And so this is truly a milestone for South Texas College, as we have 28 states in attendance, close to 300 attendees, all focusing on college readiness and dual credit.
Perfect. And so this is the first time, second time? How long have we hosted
We
this?
started during the pandemic. So we had been planning, and this next year, right when the pandemic hit, we became NACEP accredited. So we are the only school in the state of Texas. So this opened that opportunity to partner with NACEP. So last year was our first official in-person and co-sponsoring with NACEP. So we've built off of that, had more attendance, and now more states in attendance as well. So it's a great milestone for our institution.
That's amazing. So are we the only college in Texas who can hold this, who's partnered with NACEP?
Yes, so we are the only institution that's accredited by NACEP. So this is an opportunity for our school to demonstrate that the classes being held at the high school sites, which we have 70, are held to the quality and rigor of instruction by a high school teacher that goes through our credentialing approval.
That's amazing. And so what are they learning here at this summit? What are they focusing on?
So we have 6 different tracks, anywhere from student pathways to data. But the key piece here is, since the pandemic, we've encountered many situations where we're trying to get the students back on path. So that's truly the discussion now. What are the challenges that are being faced across the United States? And what are the best practices? What are other schools learning? And that's what we're bringing to our over 30 presentations today. So it's a great opportunity for attendees to learn, take this back into their institutions, and put it into practice.
Awesome. Now you mentioned some challenges. What are some challenges that schools are seeing?
From college readiness exams, where students have digressed in as far as preparation. So we've been having that area, but also models. What is that model looking like now as far as student enrollment and the impact? But overall, it's trying to get the student engagement back, getting the students engaged in the classroom, and how can we help them to be successful. So we have many sessions focused on that, whether it be your traditional high schools or an early college high school model. How the goal in mind is, how can we help all students to be successful?
Gotcha. And so us as STC, how many school districts are we partnering with, and how are we saving these families money and time?
So we partner with 21 school districts. We have 70 high schools that we work with, and we've saved over $340 million for our families. So this is truly a milestone. Each year when we meet with our partners and we're discussing with them the benefits of dual credit, that's a key piece, is the savings. Because that's what's helping our community to continue moving forth. Starting a credential or earning a credential while in high school, whether it be an associate's degree or certificate track, is a huge benefit for our area.
Perfect. And so what's your goal for this week's summit, for this 2-day event?
Our goal, and for me in mind, and working with NACEP, is how can we reach all students? All students should have an opportunity, not just here in South Texas, but across the United States. We've been one of best practices where we've been invited to present in Florida and California because they want to know, what is South Texas College doing? So the benefit of today is there's so many different practices out there. We want to ensure that our attendees are learning and that they're able to take it back, whether it be their school districts or whether it be their institutions of higher ed, and continue moving the program forth, increase enrollment, and overall help students to be successful.
Gotcha, perfect. And so how will this overall change the landscape of dual enrollment?
Overall, it's how can we continue moving forth? We're not working in silos, and I think that's a key piece here at the conference is, let's discuss those best practices. Let's see if maybe there's pieces that we can incorporate, because we know every model is different. Every institution, they may charge, they may not charge, they may have certain enrollment requirements, but at the end of the day, there's practices that can be put into place to help a program to be successful.
Gotcha. And you mentioned that we're a leader in best practices.
Yes.
Tell me, what are some of the things that we are leading the nation with in dual credit?
So definitely with dual credit is our advising. And I know our team has a presentation that's occurring. We also offer a post-conference, so we have close to 40 attending, where we provide the information from policies to procedures to advising and best practices of scheduling and enrollment. So that's a key piece to our conversation when we meet with schools is, how's your structure? What do you have in place? And this is our best practices. How can you incorporate those in? And so that's what we as an institution offer the opportunities for those that seek to attend to go ahead and attend on Tuesday, tomorrow afternoon, for a 4-hour session.
Oh, amazing. Okay, do you have anything else that you want to add regarding?
No, I think it truly takes a village, and that's what's been able to help that this be such a successful event, and especially the co-hosting with NASEP. We appreciate, the opportunity and the overall support that's being provided.
Perfect.